This part of the citrus nursery management training package designed for Pakistan will discuss nursery tree management. In Australia, citrus nurserymen can grow rootstock seedlings and nursery plants in a number of different structures. These are called houses. They can be screen houses, which are covered with quarantine mesh, which makes them insect-proof. They may be greenhouses that are covered with clear plastic sheets or clear polycarbonate, which gives a greater ability to control the environment within the house. Or they could be shade houses, which are covered in shade cloth, which has less control over the environment, but there can be some cooling mechanisms with misters or fans within the shade house, and they are generally not insect-proof. Nursery tree management. It is important to separate batches of trees, either different varieties or for different clients. The labelling is critical so that you can identify each individual plant in the nursery. Another way to identify plants within a nursery is to have different coloured containers, i.e. different coloured pots or different coloured bags. It is critically important to have a barrier between the pot and the soil, the ground. That you could have pots on benches, or you could merely have plastic, weed mat and gravel so that there is a layer between the bottom of the pot and the top of the ground or the soil. In houses, it is possible to even manage heat, but irrigation and misting can help cool plants down too. It is important to remove rootstock suckers, and this can also be a management technique to encourage growth of the remaining shoots. It is important to harden off if you're growing plants within a house. So you wouldn't sell plants straight to an orchardist from a greenhouse. You would harden them off, get them used to greater heat and light intensity under shade cloth before then selling them to a grower. It is important to take care during transport from the nursery to the orchard. So we've been told that there is an issue with tree death in Pakistan in transit. And one idea is to maybe give farmers planting instructions to help maximise tree survival in the orchard. Water. Now there are different water sources depending on your location, obviously, and there are different costs associated with water from a town, river or dam source, or from a bore. And the quality can differ greatly between the different water sources. So it is important to know what quality water you are using. You need to test the pH and the EC, salinity of the water. There can also be disease issues with contaminated water. So in Australia, water is treated by sand filtration or by chlorine injection to help kill or filter out disease-causing organisms. Irrigation could be a mixture of hand watering or an automatic system. With load shedding in Pakistan, automatic systems could be difficult unless you have backup generators. Automatic systems may be sprinkler or they may be drip. With watering, it's important to have careful scheduling and daily monitoring of the irrigation to see whether you're applying enough water to the plants and to make sure you are not applying too much water, and that the drainage of the mix and of the site allows water to move freely through the mix and off the site to avoid ponding, because that can increase issues with disease. With nutrition, nutrition is supplied by fertilisers. You need to supply enough nutrients to improve both plant growth and bud take when grafting. The pH of the media is important for uptake of nutrients, because at certain very low and high pH levels, certain nutrients can become unavailable for the root. The roots cannot take up those nutrients. Fertilisers can be organic or inorganic. Inorganic nutrients include quick or slow release fertilisers, and they may be liquid, in liquid form or in granular form. Nutrient deficiencies that you may see and may recognise in nursery plants are due to lack of nitrogen, zinc, magnesium, iron or manganese. These are the most common nutrient deficiencies that you could see.